Good evening, folks. Date of this video recording is 7 June 2022, and it relates to a single subject matter or single subject, and that being the big page, Skalk van der Merwe official page, where there's about 46,000 of our members, of our people together. Prior the incident in February, that page was extremely active, but it was also becoming quite a problem because it was infiltrated heavily by fake profiles and by people that were just simply there to cause havoc and to disrupt the workings of the page. I had an admin team on that specific page of nearly, at one stage I nearly had 10 people. I think it was seven people plus myself. Yeah, it's very nearly to 10 people. And we really had trouble in keeping the peace on that page. On a constant basis, on a daily basis, these fake profiles would climb on there and cause problems, stir and go on. Also managing a page of that size with the amount of traffic flowing through it becomes a 24/7 job. And it's just simply not practical in terms of volunteers assisting you. People must go and sleep. So you can't expect them in the middle of the night to sit there and monitor what's going on and edit if need be. Okay. The page itself, by request from both subs as well as two teams of investigators, also came to a standstill. They wanted to investigate what was going on there. They wanted to investigate the profiles, the fake profiles, cross-reference, investigation of who's responsible, etc., etc. So they asked me, Skalk, please stop posting on that page just for a month. Initially, it was just for a month, and then later on, it became quite a much longer time because we need to monitor what is going on there, and we want to see who are the fake profiles, how many are there, how do they climb on. All the investigation around that. That has been finalized. That is why in my previous video, I can say without any reservation that we're dealing with a group of people of less than 10, about 5 to 7 people, running a host of fake profiles. Then fake profiles would be deactivated, so you can't trace them. Then they would be reactivated, they cause havoc, and they would be deactivated, and so on and so forth. But the problem remains on this page that it has been heavily infiltrated. The people sitting on that page, many of them are also not there for anything else relating to what I am and what I stand for. They are simply there for the news relating to COVID and the progress we made against forced vaccination of COVID in the workplace. So are they really my followers? Are they not my followers? Were they just simply there for the sensation and for the updates and the news? It's very difficult to gauge. However, on my groups and on my personal profile, the people there chose to be there. The people on my YouTube channel chose to be there. My Telegram channel chose to be there. So it's much easier to gauge your real strength in numbers and your real support if you go to for instance, those media that I just stipulated to you. If you go to the 46,000 page, it's very difficult to gauge how many of those people are my real supporters. And I'm not speaking here in terms of what the haters are saying. Well, Skalk, there's now 40,000 haters sitting on that group. That is certainly not what is going on there. It is just, if push came to shove tomorrow, are those people really going to support and really stand by the cause and cause this that I've associated myself with over years? Or are they simply there just to gain information relating to the COVID issue? No criticism against the people on that page. If that was why you were there, it's good. For the very simple reason that was mostly the gist of what was going on there. I also picked up that if I post things not COVID related onto that page, there would be very little traffic. But the moment I post something about COVID, it would simply go viral. So If I was only in this thing for publicity, in other words, for my own image and boosting myself, of course, I would have run with the whole thing. But I'm a little bit more clever than that. I posted in the week that passed something from 2 years ago on my personal profile, speaking of the staying power of the leadership or leader figures in South Africa. You have some of these guys with all the media hype around them. They last for about 3 months, 6 months, maybe sometimes a year, and then they disappear and you don't hear of them again. I've been in this game for more than a decade. I've been off social media, busy with what I'm doing for a decade and a half. There's a reason why I have staying power, because the people following me and supporting me are real people and are really there for the cause. Not really even for Skalk van der Merwe, but for the cause. So you can count on those people to always be there. So these are all the considerations I have in my head. My media platforms, as they are today, is the one that you're sitting on now, and that was originally a backup page for the big one. It was never supposed to grow beyond 1,000 members or 1,000 followers. I think we were sitting this evening way past 5,000 people on this page. It was never intended for you to actually come and conglomerate here. We're sitting on the group. There's about 3,000 people, and then on my profile, there's very close to 20,000 people on my own personal profile, my oldest platform on. Thank you, guys. My sincere apologies. I continue. Let's make this part 2 of the video that I started a few minutes ago and was abruptly cut due to internet problems. I saw that there were 346 people sitting on my mobile data, which is, I don't understand it. I made an adjustment now as to how many users can climb on. So obviously, a lot of people were feeding off my data feed. So my sincere apologies. The first video related to the migration, the move of the people sitting on the group, the group Skalk van der Merwe official, the big one, the 46,000 page or follower page, to get those people onto one or two other platforms because of all the problems that we have been experiencing with that page and the infiltration by agents and by agents provocateur and by troublemakers and fake profiles, etc. What I was saying is that the page Skalk van der Merwe 2, which was supposed to be the backup page to 1, obviously at this point in time is not going to be needed any longer. Now, this page was never intended to attract people. It was supposed to have about 1,000 people on it. We're now close to, we're over 5,000 followers here now, unintended. I didn't want this page to all of a sudden also explode. I think people are following the saga around all the haters, because I post mostly about the haters on this group. So I think it's also the sensation caused by that causes people to come and sit on Skalk van der Merwe official 2, which is a page, it's not a profile or a group. So that one will be also closed down then within the following month. It's not new. I announced it about 2 months ago, and then there were a lot of people saying to me, Skalk, no, please keep it open. I'm not going to keep it open. It's not necessary. There's going to be only 2 platforms on Facebook in future. Those platforms are going to be my one official profile. The other profiles are also going to close down. There's more than one. Some of them are simply backup profiles to the big one. On that page is sitting 18,000 followers. I don't know if followers also include the 5,000 friends or doesn't include the 5,000 friends, but that it's a substantial amount of people sitting there. As I speak to you on video now, not on live feed, because this live feed is going to become a video just after the live feed. It's the platform you are now sitting on. Skalk van der Merwe, my ordinary profile. Okay, I want you to understand that. Then, relating to the group, there's a group, Skalk Official, Skalk van der Merwe Official. That one will stay open. There's about 3,000 people now on that group. It will stay open because we have set extremely difficult criteria for people to get in. And therefore, we have very, very much full control over who comes onto the group. It's a public group, so everybody can read it, but not everybody can contribute and comment and do strange things there. Okay, so that one will stay open. So to sum up, what is going to stay open? Telegram channel is going to stay open. YouTube channel is going to stay open. Facebook profile Skalk van der Merwe is going to stay open. Facebook group official is going to stay open. The rest are going to close. Within a month from now, you will not find them on social media any longer. Okay, here's my call for help from you. I know it's sometimes very difficult to migrate people from one place on social media to the other. For the very simple reason they're sitting there with the expectation this thing will just go on. And you can't just simply abrupt close a page with, in this case, 46,000 people. It's an asset in terms of the amount of people and the amount of users on that page. Okay. But systematically, those people will need to move. So what I ask of you, everyone sitting on this page, on the groups, on the group, on my own social media profile, the Skalk van der Merwe profile, you're there, you're my old friends, you're my old followers. Please go and infiltrate in the positive way the 46,000 member page. I'm going to post all the links in a single posting just after the videos. Go and infiltrate there and physically go and invite those members to say to them, please come to these two forums. The one being Skalk's profile, the other being Skalk's group. Physically, please assist me in doing that. For me to make a notice there is just simply going to confuse those people. I know it. I've had previous experience in the United States where I ran similar pages. Some of those pages were later on closed down by Facebook because it was seen to be against the community standards, and we had a tremendous problem in migrating those people from one place to the other. I don't know why it is. I don't know why you have a struggle with that, but it's difficult. So from now on, if you can, just simply go over to the big page, start scrolling through the postings there. There's weird shit going on there. Please just disregard that. We know where it comes from. We know why people are doing that. Scroll through that, but invite the people that you can see. Are they supportive? Are they as members? Are they our people supporting the cause, being anti-vaccination in the workplace, being conservative in their nature, etc. Recruit those people by commenting, placing a reply comment to their comment saying, this page is not going to be open for very long anymore. Please go and follow Skalk on these two links. And as I said, it's going to be there. You can also, of course, use the video footage that I will post afterwards. This live video is going to be edited into a video. So just be aware of that. But that is my call to you as my loyal followers and friends. Let's migrate everybody. If there's other groups that I'm not even aware of, if there's other people or other profiles where people are sitting and thinking it's me, or some of them even with my authority they are there, please go and speak to those people. Just simply indicate to them, this one is going to close down. There's only two that's going to be open, the profile and the group. And within a month's time from now, I want people, for the most part, to have migrated on Facebook to those two platforms. Telegram stays as it is. I know now of about 5 different groups. Then there's 2 official groups. There's the channel. The channel is the main focus there. So I think there's about 21 or 22,000 people on the channel. the channel will always stay open. I will also go and see how I must rationalize those groups, because there's also a lot of things going on those groups that causes severe strain on my administrative staff, because they have to look after all those groups. It's just simply not necessary to have 5 groups about the same subject. YouTube, fortunately, I have only one channel, so that's very easy. I manage it myself. But yes, then at the back end of this will of course be the website, which will also form part of what I'm going to post here, which will make it easy for you to just simply copy and paste. And then attach to the website the Knowledge Hub. The Knowledge Hub itself is going to be tremendously big. I don't know what direction it will take. Initially, we're speaking of podcasting, we're speaking of shorter videos, 5 to 7 minute informative videos on law, on estates, on tax, on everything that I know through the many years I've been doing business that's needed for people out there. Informing you of your rights, telling you about your constitutional rights, telling you about how to approach court, how to deal with court proceedings, if you're sued, what to do, if you want to sue, what to do, things like that. But on social media, I want to rationalize my exposure here. I wanted to climb off Facebook at one stage wholesale, just simply close down everything and say goodbye. And whoever wants to follow me to another platform, please follow me. But I'm also being practical in understanding that I will be losing a huge number of followers and friends if I do that. So obviously I can't do that. So from me, my plea to you as my loyal friends and followers, look out for a very short paragraph that I will draft for you with the links of where people must go and just simply like. As simple as that. Or on my profile, just simply push the following button, the follower button. It's really as simple as that. And they are in the loop. They are part of the whole thing. On the group, just simply apply into the group. There's no questions to be answered. What happens is there's certain criteria. If you don't fall into that criteria, then you come onto a list, and my admins go through the list, and they go and open up your profile to see what's going on and who you are. And if you're fine, they let you in. Right, as simple as that. You don't have to do anything beyond that. Website works a little bit different. You know that there's an actual membership application form that needs to be filled in, but that's another day's discussion. We're dealing here solely with migration of the big 46,000 page to the next one, and that next one being the profile and the group that I have on Facebook. Okay, guys, let me wrap up. That's it. That's about all I have to say to you. The video will be posted shortly. Please look out for the post after that with the links, and please assist me to go and infiltrate Racemeer, the old 46,001, and get those people to start migrating to where they are supposed to be, where they are indeed in the loop of things. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening.